Hey guys, welcome. Julie here. Today I wanted to go ahead and give you a couple of reading updates and just to let you know what I'm reading. So yeah, to start off we have Broken Flames by M.K. Ahern, and this is a fantasy element novel, and it follows Kareem and I think his name is Bellamy, and this is essentially a fan fiction of Zoku and Katara from Avatar Last Airbender. It's literally like the same world. Corrine is a waterbender and Bellamy is the Prince of Fire. And they are set in an arranged marriage where they are supposed to unite both of their elements together just to show the others that they are peace among each other. And she is set to go ahead and live in his kingdom, and she is very much on her toes. She doesn't know who to trust, where her loyalties are standing, and she's just very confused. And Bellamy is a very complex character, very much like our Zuko from Avatar. You see a side of him that he presents to the world, and then you see him battling with what he believes is right and wrong. And I think that is really what is so fascinating about reading anything that is based off of Zuko, is just seeing how he's always gonna be so confused as to what he grew up knowing and what he is starting to learn about the world, and how not everybody is out to get the Fire Nation or his kingdom, and how everything is just not what he was told when he was younger. So I really like that, and that is what this book is very much giving off. Yeah, I do have a sneaky suspicion of somebody who is gonna go ahead and betray them, but I'm not really sure. So yeah, I'm really liking this one. I'm enjoying it. I believe this is part 1 of a series, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to continue it. We'll see. It's really a fantasy that I picked up mostly because I finished the Poppy War, and I wasn't really ready to pick up the second book in the Poppy War series, so I wanted something fantasy, but it's really hard to find a fantasy that gives off the same feelings that the Poppy War did. So yeah,
this is
that's gonna be Broken Flames. I'm really enjoying it. I just don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and continue the series, but I'm having a good time right now, so I guess that's all that matters. The next book we are reading, I'm actually making a vlog for, and it's gonna be Criminal Volume 1. I have started the first book in it, which is Coward, and Coward follows a man named Leo, and he has partaked in the past some illegal jobs, but his worst fear is being stuck in a 4x5 prison cell. So he, in order to avoid the consequences of his illegal activities, he just runs away. He doesn't take accountability. He leaves and flees the scene, and he's really good at leaving and fleeing so far from what I've read. And he just has a fear of being caught and thrown into prison. But we have this crooked cop in the comic book, and he is an admirer of how Leo, our main character, is able to find errors in their plans and just telling them, hey, this might not work because this is gonna happen. You could see this. So he really admires his mind and how he's able to pick out how a plan could go wrong, and he really wants him for this one job, and that one job is to go ahead and steal diamonds from I guess a cop car, a police place, when they transfer the diamonds from one police sanction to another, and that is what he wants him to help him with. And he's very reluctant. He doesn't want to do it, but we could very much see he might not have a choice, for the mere fact that his environment just will not allow him. He's not rich, he's not well off or anything like that. He needs money, and you could very much tell from his lack of money that he might not have a choice but to partake in this plan. I am really enjoying this. I think the characters are completely well written. I love the artwork, and I think Sean Phillips and Ed Brubaker, I think that what they do with their characters is so fantastic. And yeah, this might give Ethan Reckless a run for his money. I don't know. He's my favorite character of all time, but I'm feeling like Criminal just might give them a run for their money. Okay, the next book I have that I am reading, I'm very much almost done with it. It's going to be The Illusion of Choice by Richard Shotton, and this is a non-fiction book that is about marketing teams and how they think so meticulously of everything that it might seem like you have a choice when you're shopping, but everything is thought out down to the font and why they chose it. Even the price, it might seem, it's really interesting to read this book. It's really one of the first that I have ever read that had to do with behavioral, I guess, studies. And I'm really enjoying it. I like it so much. I think I'm gonna go ahead and talk a little more deeply about it in my wrap-up, but so far from what I am reading, it's really interesting and informative, and it definitely is gonna make me question everything when I do have to shop for household items. And yeah, I really like it. I am enjoying it. It's really interesting how much is thought when a product is being sold. I mean, obviously I know when a product is being made, how much is being thought to the fragrance, to the bottle and stuff like that, but I never really thought of the marketing part of an item, and I think that's what's really interesting. Yeah, I'm reading this book. Let me go ahead and look it up because it's on my Kindle, and I kind of skipped the front page, so I just started the story. I try to look it up, but apparently there's a lot of academic rivals to lovers tropes, so let me just go ahead and get my Kindle. Let's see, where is it at? An Academic Affair by Jodi McAllister, and this follows a girl and a boy, and they have always been equals to each other in an academic setting. They've always in their relationship tried to one-up each other, but unfortunately neither of them could get that higher. They're always like the same. But on this one time when they're battling for a job, the girl ends up getting it, but I don't know if she feels guilty. I believe she does feel guilt or some sort of remorse for getting the job over the male, because I guess he's having family issues and he was really hoping to live in that city when he got the job so he could help out his sister. And so they come up with a scheme where they go ahead and get married so that way they could both be partners in the job. And yeah, I kind of am liking it. I'm kind of not. I think that the characters are just very surface level, but as far as the story goes, I'm enjoying it, so can't really say much else because I don't know much else. I'm very much on like chapter 5, but yeah. Oh, I am reading. It's actually right here. I don't know, all the time I put books back on my bookshelf, I completely forget about them, so that's why I have like a crazy amount on my desk. So that's why I really never film right there. But yeah, I'm reading Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm enjoying this one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one today, but if the movie is anything like this, it's gonna be such a great movie. We are following a woman who has lost her dad, and she is seeking for somebody to go ahead and kill the person who had killed her dad. And she goes to a bar to go ahead and meet with a bounty hunter, and while she is there, she offers him a sword, and he takes the sword, but he doesn't take the job that she's offering, which is to go ahead and kill the person who killed her father. And Supergirl is there, and she's getting drunk, and she stops the fight, and so the girl looks to her and she's like, hey, actually, do you want the job to kill the person who killed my father? And Supergirl's like, actually, no, I don't want that. I just came here to get drunk and I am trying to go back to my planet. And this girl ends up following Supergirl, and she follows her to her ship, and there we get a really interesting scene, and I don't really want to explain it in case anybody else is really interested in it, but in reading this, but yeah, I'm really enjoying this, and I think it's I think it's gonna be so good when I finish it. It's gonna probably be one of my all-time favorites comics, just because I'm really enjoying everything that it's giving me. So yeah, I think it's the perfect time to read any Supergirl comics. If you want a recommendation, I haven't even finished this, but I recommend it. It's so good so far from everything I've read. So yeah, these are all the books I am currently reading. In my wrap-up, I hope I am able to give you more information without spoiling anything. I am trying, guys. I promise I am trying. I am seeing how people in the book community present their books. It's really hard, honestly, because I'm a yapper, but I don't know really when to stop talking about a book, because when I talk to books with my family, they don't really read, so they don't really care. They're just like, okay, go ahead and spoil the book for me. So I'm not gonna do that with you guys, I promise, but just be patient with me, please. Before I end up ending this video, I wanted to show you guys what I picked up today for Free Comic Day. May 1st, is it? May 2nd, actually. Don't know where that first came from, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick little haul of everything I picked up. These ones were not free, but who cares? It's Free Comic Book Day. You get to be around people that maybe haven't read comics, but they picked up a free comic, so it's like a really nice environment at the comic book store today. So yeah, I'm really stoked and just want to show you guys what I picked up. All right, the first one I picked up is gonna be Avatar: The Last Airbender, Ashes of the Academy. I've been on such a kick with Avatar books and comics, especially, mostly because I had just finished rewatching the show for the first time in like years, and I completely fell back in love with all the characters and the story and everything Avatar. So yeah, this follows Zuko's, I believe, half-sister, and she is enrolled into a fire bending academy, and I believe she's having trouble there with either the students or the teachers. And so Zuko, in order to help, he enrolls May as a teacher, and so we're kind of gonna see what is going on in the academy and get a closer look as to why she's having trouble there. So yeah, I'm really excited to read this one. Next one I got, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I don't really care about the comic, but I am so surprised to see a comic that came with 3D glasses. This is the first time ever. It was $4. It's Mark Spears' Monsters. I'm so stoked to read this. Everybody on the cover is wearing 3D glasses. They give you 3D glasses. It looks like a good time, and I couldn't pass it up. So yeah. The next comic we have is gonna be a series that I have started but haven't completely finished. So I am still picking up comics for the series even though I haven't finished it. I'm sorry, don't judge me. It's gonna be Batman Hush. This is by Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, and Alex Sinclair. This one looks really cool. So we have a wanted poster of Batman, dead or alive, and he definitely looks like he just got beat the heck up. So I don't know, looks really cool. So yeah, the series so far, from what I've read 3 comics out of the whole series, and it's so chef kiss. I really have to like sit down and finish reading it, but for some reason I just have so many other books I'm trying to get to, so I don't know, but it's still in the back of my mind, I promise. Okay, the next one we got, I picked up another Jessica Jones comic book. Jessica Jones, I think I went on a little bit of a tangent in my last video as to why I love her, and my love I don't think is ever gonna fade for her. I think she is such a beautiful creation from Marvel, and just her backstory is so, it's so raw and I love it. I also really adore the show. I think Kristen Ritter did such an amazing job playing Jessica Jones. If you're not really interested in reading the comics, that's totally fine. I definitely recommend the show if you have like a little tiny, I guess, interest in it. Definitely recommend the show, so good. But for those of you who have read her comics, please let me know which ones are your favorite, and if you recommend me any. I would really much love to know, because she has so many out there and I love her stories, so please let me know or enjoy. Okay, the next comic I have, it was the last one there, and this is the reason why I initially went today, and I found out it was free comic book day, and that's gonna be issue 3 of Phantom of the Opera by Tyler Boss and Martin Simmons. This is my second favorite cover. Usually there is a stack and you're able to choose which cover you want, but this was the last one, so I didn't get the choice. But it shows you all the covers in the back, and honestly, this is my second, but I really would have loved, I probably still am gonna get cover B. Cover B just looks so sick, and oh, I really want it. Yeah, I'm reading the Phantom of the Opera series. I'm really enjoying it. I think the artwork is so scary. It's so, I don't know, it's just so, like, you guys tell me. Like, that looks freaking creepy and amazing and like something you would want to read, I'd hope. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this. It's like retelling Phantom of the Opera in such a creepy way, and it's the first time I've ever seen it done in like a comic book way. I really love the classic book. I think it's somewhere over here. I have a couple of versions of it, but not a comic book version. So yeah, I definitely am enjoying the series, reading it. And I think the last one, the next one is the last one, issue 4, and it's gonna be out on May 27th, so I will be in line. And look at, for the last one, oh, that cover looks so cool. I need that cover, so I'm really excited to read this one and to completely finish the series. Hopefully I'll be able to get it when it comes out. Okay, so the last one we have, really excited. I think one of you guys actually recommended me this one. Didn't know it existed, and I wasted no time in grabbing it when I saw it, I promise you. It's gonna be The Knives by Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. I don't know anything about this. I don't know if it's a spin-off. I don't know if it's a standalone. I'm going into this one completely blind after I finish Criminal. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna start this one after I finish Criminal Volume 1 or after I finish Criminal Volume 2. Not really sure when I'm going to start this, but rest assured I will be starting it. I think I'm just in my head, somebody had told me that they're going to have a Criminal Prime video come out, and I have to put that aside. I have to, otherwise I'm just going to be so excited for the show and probably take my time reading the comic books. So I think I'm just gonna like pretend that there's no show coming out, so that way I'm able to read the books without having that rush in the back of my head, if that makes sense. Probably didn't, but I promise you I understand what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so these are all the comic books I picked up today for free comic book day, and I love them all. I'm so excited to get to reading them, and I'm just really happy. And I hope you guys had a really good comic book reading day, a reading day in general. If you picked up comic books today, I would love to know which comic books you picked up, or if you have any recommendations. As always, please let me know, because you guys have put me on, just from that one video, that one comic book video, you guys have introduced me to comic books that I did not know existed, would not have known existed, and I am truly eternally grateful. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope